Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, you continue the journey of Ben 10 Alien Force. This is Season 3, Episode 17. Of course, I won't know the title until I get into the episode. And you guys have been commenting on my last week's reaction and on my Discord as well, saying the last 4 episodes, get ready. They are really good. So I'm hyped. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how they wrap up Alien Force because it's been a crazy journey with this show. Of course, still love Ben 10 Classic. I think I still actually love that maybe more than Alien Force. I still haven't really decided on that. But both shows have been incredible in what they've done. Of course, they had moments here and there, but it's been an incredible journey. I can't wait to see how they wrap up as we're getting closer to the end of Alien Force. And of course, we're going to be diving into Ultimate Alien afterwards. So last week's episode was, as you guys were quoting, the Chromostone Jesus or Jesus Chromostone or whatever amalgamation of those words episode. And you guys really didn't like it that much, or at least you had a lot of opinions and discussion things on it. And I get it, because it really came out of nowhere. It was like, what? So it was interesting to see you guys respond after probably seeing the episode for years, or at least you guys saw it years ago, so you have more time to think about it. And myself watching for the first time going, what? What's going on here? And then realizing that Tetrax actually revealed that he had sold the crystal to Vilgax and everything back during, I think it was, you guys during Secret of the Omnitrix. So this was already established a while back, but I completely forgot about that part. But, and again, there's so much stuff to remember in this canon, in this continuity of this franchise, that at times things are going to slip through the cracks. Now, real briefly before we get into the actual episode, if you guys may have noticed, in case you did not notice, Turner ESD, who actually owns the copyright for Ben 10, blocked the video, the Secret of the Chromostone episode, for a couple of days. And of course, once again, they did not give an explanation to why, which is really frustrating because I asked them, please email me and explain to me what you consider fair use, because my video falls under fair use. Because the footage they actually captured in terms of the time marker they gave in terms of what's being blocked or what caused the video to be blocked was footage that was cut. There's cuts in the footage, and that's the part they claim. Like, the footage didn't play long there, and it cut and everything, but okay, whatever. So the episode editing here may be a little bit more edited than normal in terms of just the zooming in parts, because apparently that isn't actually, I guess, helping, or at least it's not fully protecting me. So maybe throwing in an extra little thing into the footage at times to help a copyright. So if you do see that, it's because I'm trying to protect my videos, because apparently Turner EST doesn't give a crap about fair use. They don't care to respond, and they didn't remove the claim, which is ridiculous. So yeah, it's basically a loss on that video. It's still available to view. I'm just not making any revenue from it. So anyways, let's dive in, guys. Let's check out this episode. Let's see what happens in Ben 10 Alien Force. I'm still, of course, going to love and continue to the show, regardless of what's happening, but I will fight to protect my content, because that's only fair. So anyways, guys, let's dive in. Let's get into it. Who the hell is that? Holy crap. The Null Void? He's in the Null Void. That makes more sense. Okay. Forever Nights. He's back.
There's enough of me for the lot of you.
He's foaming at the mouth.
New plan. Run away! Run away!
Lady or the Tiger Boys, your choice. Okay, not really.
So the Forever Knights aren't sneaking around anymore?
They're definitely getting
Why
older.
not?
But they're not getting any smarter.
So that garage your friend lets you use...
It's at my mom's place. What? You think I live in a tent in the woods? I'm actually on time for a... No!
Oh my gosh. Has something to do with whoever escaped the Null Void, maybe?
Please!
Kevin, it looks like we were robbed.
Look what they did.
Honey, there's something I should have told you a long time ago.
What? What?
Forget it. She won't even give me one lousy answer. Not a joke, Tennyson.
Not a joke.
What can either of you tell me about an alien creep called Ragnarok? Never heard of him.
What?
I asked for information. If you don't have any, stay out of this.
Max, that was harsh, by the way, that Kevin acted.
Surprise.
We're trying to help.
Then he must have found out.
Found out what?
I had a young partner in those days.
Oh my gosh.
An energetic, likable fella. Ship won't go any faster, Devin.
Have you tried flapping your arms? The energy from stars for a living. And
That has to be Kevin's dad.
Bidder, remember?
It has to be.
I wasn't about to let him suck our sun dry and kill 6 billion people.
Shields are down. We're dead in space.
No, not true.
Where did you hide my key?
Oh, wait a minute. Damn. Okay. This guy's strong.
I'm empty.
Devin, don't!
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Enough games.
Enough
Here's my
games.
key, but will you be quite so cavalier with the life of your partner?
No, you get nothing from me.
Your friend it is, then.
Oh, shit.
Devin!
We know he goes in there, but oh my god.
You just rest easy. You're gonna be okay.
No.
We both know that's not true, pal. I'll always be with you, Max.
So,
You
okay.
tell my wife and son, I love them.
I promise they'll be proud.
Damn.
My partner's name was Devin Levin.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnarok is the monster who murdered Kevin's father. Where is it, Plumber? Where
He's looking
did
for the
you
key.
hide it?
What difference does it make? You'll never get to use it. My name is Kevin Ethan Levin. You killed my father.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare to die.
Damn. Yeah, you can't take him on your own.
Plumber spawned before I eliminated him.
He's trying. The guy's too strong, clearly.
The key.
He doesn't know about it. He doesn't know.
Never happened.
We tracked you with your plumber's badge.
Yeah,
I
this is
told you to stay out of this.
Well, they're not.
When have we ever listened to you?
A Biot Savartian. Interesting.
Interesting.
He's mine.
Kevin is just gonna get he's getting himself killed. That's what he's doing.
You let him get away. I told you not to butt in.
But
We're your
he would have got away regardless.
We're not letting you go through this alone. If the information is buried deep in your subconscious,
I can get it
maybe I can
out.
help you find it.
Oh,
You serious?
I can feel our connection.
okay. Oh,
Gwen, are you okay?
This is it.
Hate to break it to you, Gwen, but that's just a picture.
Of me and my dad.
At last.
he was waiting this whole time? Oh my god.
Yes, your father.
Diamond Hand. Shoot it right back. Oh.
Extra charge.
Kevin he wants to kill him. He's not thinking this
Wasted
through.
enough time with this inanity. My ship returned from hyperspace where it has been hidden.
Too late.
Maybe not. He's pulled that trick
What's
one
that?
too many times.
Oh.
I locked onto his energy signature.
My question is, why does he want to destroy our planet?
We'll split up and search. You go pour out
No
those
splitting up, that's
starboard.
bad.
Hey, who died and made you boss? It's like he's a different person.
Well,
He's going through a lot, Ben.
yes.
He idolizes his father, and we have to find Ragnarok before Kevin does.
Better be ready for any... Hey,
He's sending him
what is
away.
this?
I asked you to stay out of this.
Dude, Kevin, no.
Energy vortex.
He's just by himself. There's no, like, help or anything. It's just him.
Power drain in 5. I should have eliminated you when I had the chance.
I'm surprised you
Your
haven't tried.
mistake.
He's just playing with him, basically. Shit. Oh my god. This is crazy. You gotta do something.
Stop! You
He's
don't know
destroying-
what you're doing.
Well, I
I
mean,
know exactly what I'm doing.
do you?
Saving the Earth and avenging my dad.
The vortex is destabilized.
Well, of course. That's what he wanted to do. Holy shit. Dude.
Save me.
He's not gonna save
Save
you.
you? You
No.
killed my dad, remember?
Kevin.
No.
Ooh.
For my father.
Kevin!
he's not dead. He got off
He was a
somehow.
hero, Gwen.
The pod, maybe?
Right to the very end.
And then some.
I was worried.
I mean, I figured he'd
Hey,
get
I'm a
out.
survivor, remember?
Yes.
Guess I got it from my dad.
And Ragnarok?
Didn't make it.
This was a really good episode, and one of the bigger episodes for Kevin, obviously for obvious reasons. We finally found out what happened to Kevin's dad, and we actually see the flashback, and thankfully we got Max to explain it, and we see this Ragnarok character, this villain who is very strong, by the way, very powerful. He seems like he was just kind of, he was more annoyed than anything else fighting Ben, Gwen, and Kevin. Like, even when it was Kevin by himself, clearly just saying right up front, you killed my dad, I'm here to get revenge, and he's not there to capture him, he's there to kill Ragnarok. He can't. Ragnarok is too strong. They really didn't explain too much of, like, how he's as strong as he is, because literally he's more like, just like not really phased, like I said, playing a game with him essentially, because it's not really, you know, a fight per se to him, to fight all three of them. And his whole goal was to find this key, and that was the whole point of the flashback as well. And Kevin's dad sacrificed himself to save Max because Ragnarok was going to kill one of them. He's like, well, okay. He's like, well, you're going to die for the cause, die for your principles. Well, how about your partner, Max? And his dad sacrificed himself and jumped in front of his blast to save Max. And then ultimately Max sends him to the Null Void. So that's where he was at the opening of the episode. He was in the Null Void in a prison. And I guess he was just waiting to get out, or maybe he decided that moment, because there was no explanation of like what occurred for him to get out, or what changed for him to get out, or for how long he's been planning this. No real idea. But it's been a while. It's been quite some time since he's been imprisoned in the Null Void, or in that prison, or whatever, within the Null Void, regardless. But he's back, finding that key. And it's really weird when he actually gets the key, because he puts it in that little X on his head, which is a little strange. Like, ugh. There is one thing I wish they would have explained for the plot, is why exactly did he want to destroy the Earth? Exactly. Now, if it was in that flashback, I may have missed it. I'm going to go back and watch that again, the whole sequence again. So I love seeing when Max was a plumber and shit. 'Cause I wish they would have done a show based off like Max's early days being a plumber. But besides that, if they did explain that, so ignore this part, like, because there was like a lot of dialogue there. I might have to go back and listen to it again. But I would like to have known why Ragnarok wanted to absorb the sun's energy and destroy Earth and everything, and basically the whole solar system. Because when the sun goes out, everything else is going to kind of die out essentially. Because he was going to destroy the whole entire sun and absorb it with his ship and all that. But yeah, besides that, I mean, this was really intense. And the thing is, I don't think we've seen Kevin's mom before this episode. I'm trying to think if there was a time before, and I don't think there was, because they made a point to say the garage that Kevin's using, that's Kevin's friend that's allowing him to use the garage, it's his mom. And so he's there, he shows up back at home, the house was ransacked. I was starting to suspect before the flashback that Max explained that Ragnarok was Kevin's dad. That's what I thought they were going to explain, or like this villain character who escaped the Null Void was going to be Kevin's dad. Like there's some sort of like twist or something. That's what I was expecting. But no, it's more simpler than that. But Ragnarok just doesn't really care. He's like, oh wait, the plumber spawned before he died? It's like, no, he had Kevin, like Kevin was born a while back, or we don't know how long ago, how old Kevin was at this point. But yeah, I mean, because Kevin was a little kid in that image, so I'm assuming, it was quite a while back. But Kevin wasn't thinking. But then again, can you blame him for not really thinking? Because he didn't want to capture him, not like the other past villains or any adversaries or whatever they have to go against, or is that the right word? Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't care. He wanted to kill him. Obviously, that makes you, like, because see, with that feeling and that intensity, because when he went to go talk to Gwen and Ben about information that they knew about Ragnarok, they didn't know anything. And then, like, well, we'll help you. Like, no. I don't need your help. Like, he was aggressive. But can you blame him? Because he literally just found out this is what happened to his dad. This is the guy responsible. He's back now. He's ransacked the house looking for something. So Kevin's like, I'm going to go after him. I'm going to go get him. Go get him as mean killing him. Now, he ultimately gets what he wants. But I feel the ending was kind of rushed. Because as soon as, like, Kevin reveals he's alive after the explosion and everything, he just walks away. Like, okay. I thought that would have been more to the episode. Like, a little bit, like a smidge more to kind of go, okay, maybe he can mourn his dad, or, you know, basically have a moment for himself, but he just walks away from them and, hey, I'm alive. Okay, he didn't make it. He walked away. Okay. So I'm guessing Ragnarok is truly dead, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Can he survive in space? I don't know, because he seemed like he was unfazed by a lot of their attacks. So I don't know. I don't know if he can survive in space. But with all that being said, Kevin got what he wanted, but that made him to the point where his fighting was sloppy because he wasn't thinking things through. He wasn't fighting smart. He was fighting just with emotion, which can trip you up, and obviously a lot of the times he was getting his ass handed to him. I appreciate Ben and Gwen trying to help, and they realized how serious this was after talking to Max, but Kevin sent them away on that pod. I think maybe Kevin at one point was thinking, I might not make it out of this, so they need to be out of here, because he didn't hesitate to destroy his ship. He didn't hesitate to destroy Ragnarok's ship. He literally was just going. He said, "No, don't do that. You're going to destabilize the machine. You're going to, you know, the ship. Like, you're going to. This is bad. It'll implode or whatever." He's like, "Thanks for the advice." He's just wailing on shit, because I don't think Kevin really thought this through. But I think Kevin said, "If I die, at least I'll know that Ragnarok's dead too." But there's no guarantee, right? Because I don't know. Ragnarok might still be alive, because we didn't see anything. Right? We didn't see what exactly happened to him when he went out into space. Did he fly into the sun? Is that what the implication? Because he was falling basically, or, you know, into space towards the sun. So maybe he fell into the sun. I don't know. Can he survive the sun? He's a very powerful group. We don't know how strong he is. We don't know how strong of a guy Ragnarok is. So could he survive falling into the sun, being in space? Questions, right? But the implication is that he is dead. We didn't see it. But then again, you know, the show's not going to show like death like that. They showed Kevin's father dying, but it wasn't like to where he exploded or went into space and froze up and then whatever. Like, it's not what happened, but you get what I'm saying, right? I'm questioning things. I always question things. Like, I know with these shows, they can't specifically show, you know, like, oh, Ragnarok's dead or whatever, but at the same time, with Kevin's dad, we know he passed away because we saw it. There's a way they could have shown it. So with Ragnarok, I'm going to just throw it out there. Maybe he isn't. Maybe Kevin assumes he is, and maybe he's not, which would probably be really bad for Kevin later on. But still, this was really intense for Kevin, and I wish he would have handled this better, or at least. But then again, Kevin, he's not the best at handling things, so I don't blame him for the way he reacted to all of this and how he was going about it for a time, and didn't want Ben and Gwen to help. But I really hope that this helps him, even though taking revenge and killing the guy who killed his dad, I mean, that's a question in terms of like your morality and like, is that the right decision? For Kevin, it is, right? Because his dad meant everything to him, so he finally has the opportunity to take out the guy that did it, so he's gonna take it. That's who Kevin is. So maybe that's the right move. In terms of, like, ultimately, would anybody in that situation do the same thing Kevin did? And probably the answer is yes. Myself, possibly, right? You know, you should never know until you're in that moment. But for Kevin, he was there and he decided to make that choice. He destroyed the ship. It exploded. He escaped. But the implication is Ragnarok is dead. So we'll see. But this was very intense for the characters, and we'll see what happens next. I'm curious if this is going to be brought back up later. I'm assuming it will be because Kevin took a life. But then again, you know, do we really want to go down this road of, do we want to, you know, punish Kevin for what he did? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But it happened, and everything was happening all at once, and you can't, I mean, you can stop and take a moment, but really there is no time because the guy was literally going to absorb the sun's energy, and he got the key and everything. You had to go. There was no time to think. But yeah, it was really a really intense episode. I was glad to see Max and everything, and seeing Kevin's mom. That was really interesting too, and learn more about Kevin and learn about what happened to his dad. That was, I think, probably the biggest moment of the show was, the episode, sorry, to see that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm curious to know your thoughts about the episode, your thoughts on how Kevin approached and handled his vendetta, as the title is, against Ragnarok, and if you think that was the right decision in terms of what he did. I mean, I'm assuming most of you guys will agree, but we'll see. No idea. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.